So hi, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you both?
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. So my first question is for both of you, and I'll start with you, Suleika, to answer. How did you guys decide how much of yourselves and your personal lives, particularly in regards to your surgery and treatment, that you were comfortable kind of revealing on camera?
When you're going through one of the most difficult passages of your life, there's nothing about that experience that makes you want to share. If anything, it makes you want to retreat and cocoon. And yet, for me, and I know for so many others, when you're in that low down place, it's easy to feel deeply alone. And so I wanted to show those difficult passages, those moments of heartbreak, but also of love and joy and laughter and that full range of the human experience that we all contend with day in and day out, with the hope that it might offer companionship to anyone else who's maybe feeling isolated or feeling like they're the only ones struggling out there in that particular way.
Oh, I love that you said companionship. And for you, John, particularly the personal and professional life when it came to crafting such a beautiful symphony.
The vision of showing what it takes to create the symphony was the original driver before we found the news of, the same week being notified of 11 Grammys and also being notified of Suleika's rediagnosis. And us deciding to continue filming was a way to show in this kind of ultra curated celebrity public figure culture where documentaries, particularly music, can sometimes feel like a PR blitz, or it can feel like a puff piece. And no shade, it's just I think we're in a time where there's an epidemic of loneliness, and people think that they're the only ones that are going through heavy times, or they see you on stage but they don't see the rest, and they think that that's all there is what they see on your social media and what they see on TV and hear on the whatever. So I thought it was a powerful thing to show people all of it in 7 months, and it was excruciating. It was tough. We didn't always like doing it. 1,500 hours of footage later, it's a very transformative experience. But I think it was well worth it for us to, once we decided as a family we wanted to do that, to then just open up and really commit to the cameras are here. We're going to show them everything.
And so I like that you said the word transformative. For both of you, how did leaning into this process and kind of showing these defining moments that you mentioned, how did that fundamentally shift and change you as human beings and as artists? And I'll start with you, Suleika.
When you're in a low down place, it's easy to feel powerless. But that to me is the miracle of creativity. And I think creativity is a gift that we all have access to. But you get to take this thing that feels like it's happening to you, at you, and make it your own and transform it into something creative and beautiful and meaningful. And so the documentary, along with our own, respective creative projects, was an example of doing just that. It was taking, this 7 month period of our lives, and rather than wallowing in that, really trying to make something out of it, something that we would be able to look back on, but also something that we might be able to share with the wider community.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, it is such a beautiful and life-altering documentary, and I truly cannot wait for everyone to see it. So thank you so much for taking time to chat with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.